Oh yeah, these lads are removing that water. We can stop with that now. There isn't actually any water in there, is there? Liquid pipe. Gas pipe marked for emptying. Yeah, but it's empty already. That's right, we were emptying that because I wanted to get the natural gas out of there. And speaking of natural gas, there's actually a second natural gas vent that we can still tap and make use of. If my memory is correct. I thought I could have sworn I saw another natural gas vent. Oh, must be misremembering. Nice, we've got more crude oil going there. I do wonder if it's not going to be easier to actually tap this salt water and then just set up a desalination area here. You don't have to pump so far. Who's scalding? Who's getting burnt? People going in here. Why are they going in here? I think I should almost certainly restrict access here. Yeah, because like we see, she's scalding. Okay, so here's the plan. Dig that away, and we will all mesh there. And that way they don't actually have to go in there where it's that hot. What's up, Mazuma? Well, that crude oil is hot enough to burn them. Quickly, Spitz. Mine and get out of there. Get out of there, Spitz. Owie. Oof, ouchie. Spitz needs a bit of recovery time. Where's my med bay? In fact, everybody who's hurt, go recover. 45, Lindsay, she's resting. Okay, that's good. Flooding, that's fine. No research, that's fine for now. Calories are a touch low. Jumping Joya, that's new. I imagine that's what gives you the tofu. Jumping Joya, because I'm assuming it makes beans and you turn the beans into tofu. Natural gas, good. Why aren't you growing? It's too hot. I've got wart seeds, so... Who's idle? Ah, for fuck's sake. Son, get out of there! Now lock the door, and then we should be fine. What if that's going to overflow and become an issue? It probably is. Who's really badly hurt? Hassan. Get to mid bay, Hassan. But so, what are my objectives for this session? Good, that should be safe now. Now that we've got the petroleum flowing, I reckon we should probably... Oh, here's a bunch of clean water. Awesome. Okay, now how do I get that down into clean water storage? That should be really easy if I just put floor tiles there and then breach that water. There, it should drop all the way down. If it collects here, that's going to be an issue. Here's how we do this. We're going to ladder, deconstruct, fire pole, deconstruct, and this door actually needs to be replaced with an airtight one because this pneumatic door doesn't block air or liquid flow. I've actually run out of algae storage space again. Body temperature there is too high. If we plant another wheezewort here, we should be good. Crazy old game. You're not actually stuck there, are you? Nope. Yeah, so people going idle is actually great because it means like all the sweep errands and build errands have all been handled. But for argument's sake, let's just make sure we have actually swept everything. I've got nowhere to store clay. Look, all these things are actually, these are actually full. All right, let's install more storage then. Where else can we do storage? Okay, it's a perfect place for storage. What was I thinking of doing here? I started building something here. Took my pump room here. More research going in the meantime. Look at this, we've researched almost everything. We've just got the last 6 final high-tech stuff to research. How are the injuries doing? Missing research station. Ah, we need a virtual planetarium. Okay. I see. Ah. That's gonna take fucking forever to build that stuff. Let's go. Where is the virtual planetarium? Okay, you need researching for that. It requires what? 400 refined metal and 120. Data bank, wow. Now, first we want to get our ranching going though. Now, so these wart are going to start chilling out our growing area. I think I should replant this arbor tree somewhere else, so I can get more bristleberries going there. It needs dirty water, so I could just make an easy little grow place for it there. It needs 15 to 40 air pressure. dirt and polluted water. Right, here's the plan. That's a bad plan. I'm gonna... Wait, do I by any chance have another arbor acorn? I do, so I can actually plant 2 of these trees. These arbor trees are actually kind of great. They're really undemanding, easy to grow. Let's assume it's going to be 4 tiles high, this building. That's actually a pretty quick and easy fix. Look! A Draco! Just get my arbor plants, arbor trees planted, and get this all fully done with gristleberries. Then we can push on and get plastic sorted. And the plastic we'll primarily use... Now, I could put it towards giving comfortable beds to all the duplicants, but I want to get ranching going. I want to start, just because I've never done it before. Oh, shit, hang on. Liquid pipes. I need clean water to go to the bristleberry. Okay, there's polluted water in there, in the liquid pipe. So we gotta get liquid out of there and out of there. Liquid pipe, polluted water. Yeah, liquid pipe contains water, liquid pipe contains water. I think I'm gonna have to replant these trees or reconstruct these hydroponics farms. Cancel empty storage. I wonder if that's going to remove that polluted water, because the polluted water isn't sitting in the pipe, it's sitting in the actual farm tile. Still polluted water in there. There shouldn't be polluted water in any of these now. And they built our little storage area here. Oh, it's out of illumination range, really? Oh. Okay, well, I'm not going to plant another one. What's actually in here? Fertilizer and phosphorite. Now, that ought to be worth it. What have we got there? Polluted water, no storage available. That's not right. Polluted water should be going in, but I can't go in here because they can't reach down there without wearing the suits. So enable building for polluted water. And while you're at it, make a copy of it. Needs irrigation. Ah, that's going to be a challenge. Hang on. Yeah, not the liquid bridge, the liquid pipe deconstruct. In fact, I don't need a bridge there anymore. That ought to do it. Okay, bristleberries, sorted, growing. You guys need to stop going in here. It seems like they are picking up this granite. And the granite is being produced. Here's what we do, we go destroy that building. And then we can lock that security door and no one should be able to get in there. Yeah, so that should be sorted now, once they finish that. Then we're going to breach the cool steam vent and clean water all the way down here. It's going to tumble all the way down, hit there, and then drip into the clean water. There might be some spillage on the sides here, but hopefully not. Okay, so we can disable all of these toilets. Don't need them anymore. Get out of there, you dumbasses. Good, now there's no access in there. No one should be burning themselves anymore. Okay, sweeping water weed. We will need the suits here once we decide to actually dig all the way to the surface, but that is not a priority. Priority is getting our ranching going. Quickly, let's plant arbor acorn. Shit, where all this feckin' water come from? Oh yeah, and I feel like no one's coming down here to operate anything because they can't get through the Atmos suits? Question mark. It's like, why is no one coming down here? Open there. I haven't blocked it off here. There's definitely access. Arbor trees are growing. We've secured this little bit here. We're breaching, get more clean water there. I want to see why are colonists not actually going through there anymore. Pending door state change. We're out of lumber. I think that's why. We're out of lumber. What coal do we have? Only 6 tons. It's not a lot. Well, more lumber is going to be coming. If we disable the requirement for suits. Good, then they'll come down here. We'll just keep an eye on everybody. We'll just make sure that they don't actually get themselves injured by coming down here. The suits are only needed for going down into this oil biome, which we don't quite have to do right now. Okay. This isn't going to run now until we get lumber. So, just for temporarily, let's get rid of the one lumber burner. And I think we'll put in a manual hamster wheel. Because with only 6 tons of coal left, that's making me nervous. It's not a lot. We certainly need a new power source for the southern part of the base. I could have sworn I had seen another natural gas vent, but clearly not. Actually, that can't be a hamster wheel. There's too much carbon dioxide here. It's gonna have to be a coal generator. We're just gonna have to find more coal. It's kind of also why I want to get the ranching going, so that I can get a bunch of hatches to turn a bunch of stuff into coal. Yeah, we got a nice bit of petroleum. Once that's full, we can turn off the oil refinery. Lumber is going to take a long time. And I have to get rid of all this natural gas at some point. Chad. Okay, we have to breach this water now. It's getting really low. I just want to make sure no one tries to go in here and ruins the water flooding in there. Let's just lock that for a minute. Nutrient bars. Yes, please. Skills. I kind of don't need skills now, except for these lower level people. Suit wearing. Excellent. Abe, you're a suit expert. And a plumber. What else do you want to do? You want to do digging. Prepare you for rocket piloting, but no, you don't have the research ability. Operating could be useful. Make you a digger. Bubbles is our doctor. And don't need any more farming, but supplying and tidying is always useful. Supplying and tidying, that's fine. Super hard digging. Start working towards Exosutra, but you're going to need so much morale boost for that. All these high level people don't have enough morale. Okay, this natural gas around the bottom of the base isn't a huge priority, but it is something we need to look at. It's creeping into our greenhouse. And that's halting growth. What was the last pump we had done? We had a pump down here. And it was going where? If the pump here was running, it ran all the way up here and then went through that filter, which is actually fine. I wonder if I can just reinstall that pump there and maybe if that natural gas won't get down there. No, we're about to run out of water. It's locked. It's locked. Reach the water, lads. Oh, and wouldn't you know it, we need the coal. Oh, look at that beautiful coal. We definitely need to bust into this biome. Phosphorite is pretty important actually. It's used for fertilizing those wart. Oh, that's a lot of coal. How are we going to do this? Let's build across. And any coal we can find, we'll just dig up. This is pretty much going to be the last of the coal we're going to be able to use. This coal needs to get us all the way through to steam power from the vents. Nope, fuck it, dig it all out. Hey, there goes the big water supply. Let's see if that's worked or if it's ruined our base and flooded it full of water. Mostly worked. There's some polluted water that's got in there. Let's see if we maybe can't mop it up. Excellent. The dupes really don't like getting wet. Okay, so we've bought ourselves more time with that clean water. And there is going to be more produced by this cool steam vent eventually, so... how are we going to control the pressure here and then periodically release water? Maybe with a manual airlock. And then we can just, yeah, we can lock it when the water groups up, or builds up. And then if we need water, we just open the airlock. Nice, up to 14 tons. That reminds me, we need to get power running back down to the bottom of the base. We were going to, as a temporary measure, install a coal generator. Okay, that should work. We can almost turn off the oil refinery. God, I need that skimmer to start running again, but it's not going to run until I get all that crude oil gone. Just turn this one back on again. The water is still hooked up for it. Now I do need to get my hands on some sleet wheat. That is worth thinking about. See if we can get some sleet wheat grain that we can plant. In this biome here, maybe. I kind of hope you just plant the grain and it grows. We'll see. See, that's where all that polluted water is coming from. That should be enough. Well, we'll see. Gas needs to be turned back on again. Spotted that just in time. Now that we've breached up there, I can kind of can reinstall this ladder. Fire pole, we don't have a lot of copper left. Iron. Yeah, water down. Water everywhere. This is the dankest, soggiest base there ever was. Still minus 10 up here, which is pretty surprising. Okay, did we find any sleet wheat by any chance? Fungal mealwood. I suppose I better just cancel the cooking instructions for the sleet wheat. I wouldn't want any of it to get cooked up. 84,000, hell yes. Loads of mushrooms, gristleberries getting there. If I prioritize that, then I should be able to reach all of that. Okay, coal, 29 tons. Awesome, we've bought ourselves more time. Right, we'll move the Atmos suits here, or at least one. I'm gonna have to make more Atmos suits. We've got 3 tons of refined minerals, so we can go ahead and produce 2 more Atmos suits. Oh, we've got loads of iron, I think. No. Lead. No, these can't be made out of lead, can they? A jet suit out of steel. Iron, copper, or aluminium, so I need to create more iron from iron ore. Let's see, how much is one suit again? That's 200. 300. And we need to make 600 kilograms of iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Power is running. What's up, Duckios? Look at all this polluted water. Where's the power generator for this whole area? Runs off this. Oh, but I haven't connected the automation wire. That will hopefully work now. Well, Duckos, you normally do crazy shit. As long as you're there. Having only 4 of us isn't great. Having the 5th person there is nice. I feel like we're always going to have water getting spilt here until I actually get this anti-entropy thermonullifier working. God, who's stressed? Bert. Well, happily we can turn off the petroleum generator now. But that does mean I need to pump this petroleum to the polymer press. No gas output. Oh, for the steam. Right. So the steam can actually vent here, I believe. Ventilation, insulated pipe gas. I think that's gonna work. Then we need petroleum getting pumped. I'm not gonna jump it over these 2 pipes. I've got a bit of a mess of pipes here. Oh my god. Hop that over. So what is this? That's dirty water which is coming out of the scrubber, which is not there right now. So we can repurpose this piping. That piping can jump over there. X liquid pipe. X liquid pipe. See, I kind of know. I need that skimmer to run. That means, okay, but this skimmer needs to output there. Okay, wait a sec. Pipe there. I might have to petroleum jump it there and then jump it there. I think that's going to work better. I just don't want dirty water flowing downwards, which is why we got to destroy this pipe. Okay, so the skimmer is running. It's working away on that horrible CO2. Plumbing liquid pump. And more of a power. I'm going to use this bottom power grid. Just because I don't have to run the oil refinery at the same time as that liquid pump. Then insulated, why not? I'm gonna have to cut through the abyss a lot. Maybe not. If I rework this plumbing, go straight up and like that, then this can jump over it that way. Okay. Let's move liquid. Okay, sweet. No need for that. Those liquid pipes moved. Okay, so we've still got, in fact, while we're at it, let's just tighten this up as well. Make it neater. Liquid bridge, deconstruct. Plumbing, liquid pipe. We can still leave this whole pipe system in here because that'll eventually use the skimmer down in the bottom of the basement. Just a small little addition here. Crack that pipe there. Crack it there. This is temporary, of course. liquid bridge. Bam! And we've got a petroleum pump running to the polymer press. Good. Water supply is getting better down there. Have we produced any lumber yet? Still no lumber. Pitcher pepper, oxyfern. Alright, sweet. We have petroleum. But it's going to say gas blocked. That's 3,000 grams of carbon dioxide. That's not the place to vent it to. It's got to go there though. Oh, I've got to move the skimmer. That shouldn't be too difficult though. Just by having the clean water there and then vent the dirty water straight up there. Let's just see. Let's see if it runs. I don't think it will. My assumption that because the steam won't be able to vent, it won't run. Well, we could use the first bit of plastic it makes to make an overpressure vent. It's pumping more carbon dioxide, okay. Really, I can just vent it straight here next to the skimmer, which is probably better. Plastic! We have plastic! So what does plastic count as? Refined? No. Organic, manufactured material. There we go. Plastic. Oh, jeez. Bert. Shit, I forgot about Bert. Okay, night owl, chillax. Bert, before you panic. There's Bert. Go to the chillax schedule and let's turn on the massage table before he freaks out and starts hurting himself. How many mushrooms is he eating? This is one. And his stress is coming down. Whew. Well, looks like we've cracked the calories issue we had. That's great. Ah, see, here's the problem. The natural gas isn't flowing because that, yeah, is lumber dependent. Oxalite, yes please. Looks like making overpressure vents there isn't that necessary. Carbon skimmer, pipe blocked. Ah, I haven't given it a dirty water. Shit. This basement is a mess of pipes. Hope it works. Where's all this water coming from? Do we even have sandstone? We do. Okay. Skimmer is skimming. There's so much happening. 270 kilograms of plastic. Let's decide what to do with our plastic. Oh, this is not good. We've got polluted water mixing with crude oil. I suppose I can just put a liquid filter in there and filter it out. That's emitting CO2 and steam. Plastic, steam, and carbon dioxide. Okay, so what are we going to use our plastic for? I mean, catching critters is just going to really, in the end, help with food. We're kind of fine with. Bert, are you de-stressified, friend? Hassan's kind of freaking out. Oh god, power. Why is this ship not running? Lord, we done run out of gas. We ran out of gas because the gas pump can't run because we ran out of lumber. And lumber is slowly growing. So, if we are going to start catching critters, how much plastic are we going to need? That is just that fish release, fish feeder, the incubator. Critter trap, that needs plastic. 200, wow. I think we wanted to try fish first though. Let's make 2 fish traps. Attracts and traps swimming paku, overheat temperature decor. Trap fish will automatically be bagged for transport. We're gonna get a little paku growing village here, but before we do that, I need to install fish feeders. And aha, here's the paku we're gonna catch. Let's just dig in, that way's easier. Is that gonna work? That's gonna work. And fish trap, do you put it on top of the water or where do you put it? Honestly, I have no idea. I look forward to seeing how these fish traps work. And we need a fish release as well. Fish release is gonna go right here. Fish release. Unreachable build on the fish traps. Just try one at a time. See, I assume that it's like a little floating thing and it floats on top of the water. Like that. Now let's start thinking about building a ranch, and building a ranch is actually going to get us our last achievement that we needed. Here's going to be our ranch, I reckon. I reckon. Now, I don't want the critters to be able to escape, so how do we stop them from escaping? Now, I was going to assume they can't climb ladders. Also, what kind of critter do I want to have here? I want a few hatches. What do Dracos do? Dracos... non-hostile critters that graze only on live mealwood plants. Back cells are covered in thick, woolly fibers that only grow in hydrogen climates. Excretion phosphorite. Shareable reed fiber. Not that useful. What I really want is a fish farm so we can start getting fish fillets. Loads of fish all over the place. The little crabs, what can we do with the crabs? The perca shells, non-hostile critters that eat polluted dirt and rot piles. Cross into lime, excrete sand. But if you kill a Draco, does it give you meat? Let's find out. Because if it gives you meat that you can turn into barbecue, then it's worth having a Draco farm. It does. Because we could do is we could grow mealwood and have a whole bunch of Draco in there that we just... God, I gotta fix this gas issue. Okay, we stop producing plastic. 670 kilograms. Oh, we got a fish! We got a fish! Nice! Okay, so what do you actually do with it? Fish trap. Let's see. All aquatic critters. And I need these to be filled up. So I want to start getting fish in here. Also, is that paku not going to get... Look, we caught a paku! Let's do that again, that was cool. Sucks that's a one-use thing. There he is! And they're eating! Fish farm achieved! Elderly, happy, wild. How do you make them not wild? Is there any way to tame them? Where's that shearing station? Allows the assigned rancher to shear Dracos. That gives you reed fiber. Okay, so... allows the assigned rancher to care for critters. But what kind of critters? I don't think you can actually care for these fish. Hey! Look at it! We're catching these little... we're catching paku at a rate. And when that little tropical fry hatches, I want to catch him as well. Let's see if we can't catch another tropical paku. Oh sweet, there's more here. That's pretty cool. I'm enjoying catching fish. They can climb up there. A ladder down there. And we'll fish trap once we have more plastic. It's making a lot of water. I think, yeah, because it's melting the ice from its heat. That's what's causing all this water to pour down. Right, so we will have a little fish farm before we know it. Printables, joyous seeds, please. Okay, new plan with all this water. I think I should be making a tank here, holding tank. Let me turn this damn thing off. It's pretty obvious that I need to get this thing fed hydrogen so we can get it to drop the temperature here, because it is too hot. I'm gonna have to filter out all of the friggin' water that's dripped into the crude oil. Can't be mopped. Still, look at our little fish population. We've got 2 regular and 1 tropical with more to come. Once we dig through here, how's that unreachable? Of course it's, oh, that's reachable, okay. We've got 2 more tropical, 3 more tropical coming once that little fry is hatched. Excellent. Now we do need a manual airlock there and there. Now all the steam should only collect here, which we can eventually pump. Oh, more fish. No, still only 3. The skimmer there is running. I think I need to reinstall the skimmer lower down, like there. It would need clean water and dirty water. The lower we build the skimmer, the better. I could even cut into the algae here and build it right down there. Hey, we got him! We should see that little Paku get delivered soon. Plastic, 80 kilograms, not enough. Let's turn this thing back on. So, we've encountered a bunch of hatches, but we've always killed them or they've just starved to death. So can somebody come release this damn fish trap, please? And the power's gone out up the north. Oh, the fish release is on a 9, so someone should come along and grab it soon. Oh, there we go. Don't tell me you dropped that fish, Ellie, you dumbass. Where's my fish? What the hell happened to my... Oh, you dumbasses dropped the fucking... So that one will get trapped. I need to build another one there to catch that paku. And then that fry egg, we need to make a trap there as well. Plastic's being made, so... And these are probably enough paku. We should have 3 or 4 tropical and 2 regular paku. Then we can start actually making a stable. So a slicker, what does a slicker do? See, they consume carbon dioxide and exude crude oil. They eat carbon dioxide. That's amazing. So let's think about where we can make a slickster area. Kind of depends where we're storing our crude oil. If you keep them above the crude oil, they will eat carbon dioxide and pee out crude oil. It's a fish situation. 2 paku, 2 tropical. We got 2 more tropical fries coming. That one will hopefully get caught. Yeah. Although he's elderly, is even worth it. Whatever. So the main question for me is, are these tropical paku and regular paku going to start breeding? And what other buildings can we build to affect the fish? I'm pretty sure you can't really ranch them or shear them or anything like that, so... automation for fish or for animals. Incubator, hatches eggs. Shearing station, fish feeder. I want to get a hatchery going. I think the best chance is by digging up this area here. The hatches eat sandstone, so if we go food, critter drop off, and critter feeder, and we set it to hatches and food for the hatches. And we feed them granite and they crap out stone. Volpup, what does a volpup do? Aha! Okay, so smooth hatchling, any kind of sage hatchling. And then let's dig out here. We're gonna have to keep an eye out for these hatches. I haven't actually seen hatches for quite a while. I wonder if I shouldn't turn off this fertilizer. It seems like this fertilizer is what's... I thought I made this airtight, but it looks like this bloody natural gas is just spreading and getting worse. Oh, we got like almost 750 kilograms of fertilizer, so... Disable building. Oh, there's a burrowed hatch. Good. Okay, so... Critter trap. That's the first. This is exciting. Oh, but I need to make this a ranch. I have to put it behind doors if I'm going to do that. Actually, this is wrong. That's all wrong. Oh, what's wrong? Body temperature. It's too hot. Insulated tiles. I think it's really going to help, but we can try. I mean, I need these mesh tiles to help with the gas flow. Rather than installing more Weezewort. Yes, give me the water. Yeah, the new people have more skills? Yes, they do. That he loves suit wearing and rocket navigation, but again, we're nowhere near using that. You're just the master decorator. And researcher? Why not? We can use that to work you up to suit wearing eventually. What's plastic? The critter trap, do you actually set it to catch a hatch, or does it just catch a... It looks like it catches a pretty much anything. Oh, at least our mushrooms are keeping us going for the most part. Just these gristleberries. I think I need to reinstall the gristleberry growing area in a cooler part of the base. And the other thing is we can go grab these wart from this new biome and then just... We've got a couple of wart here actually. There's like 4 of them. 1, 2... Only 2 of them, okay. Bomb lily. Oh, sleet wheat grain. Can we use that sleet wheat grain to grow our sleet wheat? Can. This is all built wrong. What does it use? Fertilization. Dirt. Okay, no, there will be dirt. In no time. So that's pretty good, because hopefully this introduction of the sleet wheat growing should take some of the pressure off the fact that our bristleberry is kind of not working. So steam continues to get out here. And at a certain point, I need to start pumping that oxygen all the way down here. But we'll need to get a skimmer and then we can start pumping the oxygen down there. Did we still not catch that fucking tropical Paku? Whatever happened to that Paku? Nice, 3 tropicals, only 1 regular. The other one died off, looks like. It looks like we're trying to catch a bunch of wild Paku then. And we mustn't forget to check our little critter trap where we caught that hatch. It worked! Now we've got to keep looking for more of these little hatches. He's gonna get dropped off soon, I'm sure. Look, yes, get him, Bubbles! Oh shit, he's gonna escape. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Quickly, before he runs away! I've got to fill this feeder as well. Oh, for fuck's sake, now they've buried the damn hatch in there. Ow! What? Okay, as soon as this is built and this hatch is stuck here, that little hatch should eat the sandstone or the igneous rock or even out of the feeder. Livid gristleberry? Oh, because they can eat almost anything. Ah, okay, wait. This is a hatch, and I only want him to eat dirt. Meal lice could work as well. I mean, they can eat almost anything, these things. How much dirt do we have then? Where is the dirt? Okay, 200 tons of dirt. Good. It's 2,000 kilograms of dirt. Okay, good. So that little hatch is now totally happy. What is a storage bin? This is a storage bin with slime in it. Actually, this might be too big for a ranch. Anyway, let's make more storage here because we need more storage. What is the maximum size for a ranch? Stable, I mean. 96 tiles. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 20, 33, 44, 55, 60, 77. Let's do this. Copy. It's more generic storage. And this should do it. Wait, let me just think. What's my plan here? We'll make that the stable for the hatches. of this will just be storage. Oh, hatch can jump! Okay, did not realize you can jump that high. Okay, so we'll make it 3 tiles higher then. There's no way you can jump 3 tiles. Stable. We need a grooming station. There's a grooming station. Farm station, grooming station. That is going to be interesting. And now let's dig, see if we can't find another hatch. What's your problem? It's too hot. Well, it'll cool down eventually as this weedswort does its thing. Or I'll just plant another weedswort there. Okay, let's see if this thing gets groomed. I'm pretty sure one of my colonists has the grooming trait, ranching. Yes, Bert. They cut a rancher. But Bert is, I think, still on the chillax. Okay, they need to get back to default. Chillaxing is over, Bert. I want to see you wrangle this hatch. Look at him! Wild, happy, groomed. That is so cute. He hasn't eaten yet from the feeder. He's just going to feed himself. Okay, so they wander less when given a feeder. Idle, wild, happy, groomed. I'm sure we'll see him take a bite at some point. We've just got to find another hatch. How are our fish doing? We should have 1, 2, 3 tropical. There's a paku fillet. Get it. Did we ever catch the paku down here? We did. Another one there. There should be one more a little bit to the north, or did we catch him? We caught him already. So with the addition of one more tropical paku fry, we'll have 4 tropicals and 1 regular. How old is this one? He's 18. Can we maybe get one more regular paku to breed with that one? We've got enough plastic to make another fish trap. Ooh, a puffed. I'm gonna catch all these fish now. That reminds me, his power is running slowly. It looks like we actually have a little bit of lumber. Good, 2.5 tons of lumber. Excellent. Gold amalgam, lava egg for slicksters. Ooh. See, I don't actually need those. I'll take the gold amalgam. I mean, we can get slicksters. Ooh, wow, that's dormant. Let's analyze it. We can catch slicksters from down to the south part There's a biome down to the south there. A morb excrete bursts of polluted oxygen, but what do they eat? The morb. The morb is a versatile scavenger, capable of breaking down and consuming dead matter from most plant and animal species. It poses a severe disease risk to humans due to the thick slime it excretes around its inner cartilage structure. A single teaspoon of morb slime can contain up to a quadrillion bacteria that work to deter would-be predators and liquefy its food. Petting a morb is not recommended. So these are like kill-on-sight critters then. Good, we've got more water building up there as we thought we would. I can't believe we're on 202 cycles. Super impressive. Ooh, how's our sleet wheat coming along? That sleet wheat should be using a lot of water, but as we can see, we have loads of water here. We've got 1, 2, 3 little fishies there. There's a fry egg. I saw a regular paku up to the north that we're going to catch. There he is. How old is he? He's only 15. Good. Ooh, what's that? Paku fry. Puffed princed. More paku. Ranching is cool. We've been waiting a long time to do some ranching. Unreachable build, huh? Still only got the one little hatch though. I could have sworn we would have found another hatch somewhere. Well, here's our best bet. Okay, 150,000, we got loads of mushrooms. Clearly we don't need all these mushrooms. Oh, enjoying an espresso. Lovely. Temperature, I should have known is going to be an issue. Let's go grab more of these wart plants. Plant one right there and another one right there. Oh yeah, and I was gonna make 2 more suits. Copper, 85 kilograms. I placed an order for more refined iron. Okay, it looks like it got used for something else. So iron ore to iron. Yeah, that oxygen there looks good. I think once we get to a ton of plastic, we can turn this thing off. How's the fish doing? Oh, look! Fry egg! We've caught all the fry down here. I think I can actually turn off the water sieve now. $710 kilograms of plastic. Fuck yeah. Only took me 200 cycles. Okay, we caught that little fry, looks like. Look at how far he's going. The simple things that continue to amuse me. Ooh, a poke shell malt. I don't know what to do with that. One way to find it. Poke shell malt. Weird. Where skills for the new people? Ellie, researcher and artist. Abe, digger, supplier. Oxygen, looking great. Cracking electric grill. One little hatch there. Did we not find another hatch? Looks like we didn't. Oh, here's potential hatch area. That was muck root. Oh, keep digging, keep looking. Surely we're gonna find another hatch egg here somewhere. Surely. Well, that's gonna be unreachable, isn't it? Careful with this dig tool at the end of the cycle. Look at that! I didn't give it what the fuck? Oh, there's a hatch up there. Get him. so fish. Look at all the fish eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is great. So it looks like they lay eggs a lot quicker when you feed them, which makes a lot of sense. Okay, the fish have been caught. How are we doing for petroleum? Fine. Plastic, 810. Shall I make more feeders? Nah, 2 is probably enough. Refined metal, iron. That means I can make 2 more Atmos suits for the... There's another Atmos suit there. 3 Atmos suits. So there's 2 that's going to get dropped off there, and then have I made too many Atmos suits? I might have. I can always make another Atmos suit dock, because I've got 3 Atmos suits. What's up, Bayonet? You all right, mate? Good, so Atmos suits are up and running. That's right, we got sleet wheat growing. So I can actually place orders for making sleet wheat buns. And look at that, 200,000 calories. Sorted. I got 2 more of these wart seeds which I can actually plant around the base to help control temperature. What do we got here? It looks like, oh, all the plants have died. Oh, because that dig errand got thrown across the whole base. Ugh. Well, plant mirth seeds. Here we've actually got buddy buds. 4, 5, 6. Soya, plant, copy. 7. Where else are there? Plant pots. Plant pots there. Did we dig up all the fucking water, you dumbasses? Muckroot. Nah, don't need any of that. This is awesome. Okay, so we got loads of bristle blossoms. We've got more than enough food. We're overproducing food. Nice. Idle, tame, groomed, happy. This hatch is wild. Are these things feeding themselves? I haven't seen them eat here. Hatch and hatchling, these are regular hatches. What's it storing? Dirt. And these little things do actually eat dirt though, don't they? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, good dirt. Everyone healed up? Yes, we've taken care of that. Plants are all replanted. some clean water has crept its way. Into the polluted water. Yeah, look how quickly it's gone down. We've probably got enough reed fiber, almost 200, that's plenty reed fiber. Okay, so now it's just these arbor acorns that are going to be using the polluted water. Okay, so natural gas is flowing. That pipe is blocked, but that's fine. It will flow once the natural gas stops. Disable that for a bit. Right, so we got plastic. Over a ton of plastic. Let's turn off the polymer press. Find it. Next thing to build now is the virtual planetarium. Needs data bank, 1 units per research point. Duplicant operation. Telescopes and research modules. Sign duplicates must process perturb researcher. Telescopes and research modules. So we need to go up to the surface and build a telescope. Exposed to space to function. Gas intake pipe. I'm assuming it needs fresh oxygen going to it. Right, let's breach the surface. That crude oil is getting... Has this thing been analyzed? Not yet. It's charging, right? See, there's no CO2 flowing. It's CO2. O2 flowing. Aha! Problem! All this oxygen is coming down here and keeping these ones... Okay, fine. Our fish population is up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fish. And another 5 gonna hatch soon. These fish are gonna start breeding pretty quick. This is great. I do kind of need to find more water though. The base is heating up. A cold biome we can bust into and, you know, hijack some more water. Ah, hello. Well, here this is nice and close. Let's go in there. We will airlock it for temperature considerations. I'll have to see what's in there. Oh god, what's the coal situation? Down to 20 tons. I mean, now that I've got the plastic, I should see if I can actually, maybe even as a priority, draws in steam from tiles directly below the machine's foundation and use it to generate electrical power. There's a cool steam vent. A cool steam vent. They're even going to work with cool steam. That is worth investigating. Okay, we've got oxygen flowing north. This little pump is gonna pump. This is gonna become a problem and overflow at some point, but quite know when. Well, technically, if it fills up here, it won't fill up all the way there. It'll flow out all the way here and out that mesh tile as well. Well, that's not a short-term problem at all. I want to keep going all the way to the surface. I can't wait to see what the surface is like. Unknown. Ooh, that's exciting. And while I'm up here, I should probably, you know, dig west and get that steam vent analyzed as a priority, and hopefully we can build a steam power generator over it. All this fucking water falling down. How long until this hatches? 5. Oh, we can have so many fish. Also, how are our hatches doing? Are they not producing coal yet? Which is what's worrying you, that they're not eating out of this feeder. Idle, groomed, happy, tame. Why aren't they eating? Ultimately dispenses food for hungry critters. I mean, it doesn't say that it's hungry, so... can burn calories before starving. We'll keep an eye on it. Oh, look, they've got like a little ribbon around their legs because they are tame. Oh, that's cute. And here's another hatch. I want to catch that one too. Let's see how work's going here on the surface. Why aren't you lads using fucking Atmos suits? You're about to expose yourself to vacuum, you dickheads. Okay, there we go. Hassan, put the damn suit on, you dumbass. And then, if we want to build in this room, I think we actually have to put drywall in there. Drywall. Used to build the walls and floors of rooms. Allows light and decor values to pass through. Bunker tile. Steam, extreme pressure and impacts. We'll need that for the surface, no doubt. This is tempting. I really want to build a transit tube. I could replace all this ladder with transit tube and then just fire duplicants up it. Because it takes... they're going friggin' miles. And that could save us a bit of time. Plug it in like that there. Is there a transit tube overlay? We'll have to find out. That's going to be interesting to see. Okay, shell. Ah, there we go. We've got a third one. Okay, good. So they are eating. Excellent. And they're excreting coal. Thank goodness. Alert. Surface breach. Amazing. My duplicants have managed to breach the surface of our rocky prison. I should be careful. The region is extremely inhospitable and I could easily lose resources to the vacuum of space. They are wearing their little exosuits though, so that's good to see. Also, I think... Oh, cool!
And there was much rejoicing.
We've reached the surface, yay! I've kind of screwed up my little suit room though. All needs to move up one to the left. There will be a checkpoint there shortly. As that one gets built, we can destroy that one and put the other half of the airlock there. Got power, got air. Oh, this is so cool. Whoa, shit, meteors hitting the... Does that keep depositing stuff on the surface? Whoa! Holy shit! So I'm guessing you could put a telescope like there. You don't have to put it on the surface. I'm guessing. Try put a telescope room in here. So, okay, this pump down here is now pumping almost entirely oxygen. And that pump needs to be moved over here. Get rid of all of that. How much time they're wasting climbing up here? I mean, I could rebuild all these ladders with plastic, I suppose, but I really want to shoot them up there. The transport tube. Oh, is that built? It is built. Okay, right. Let's do one little small section first. San, you're idle. Are you stuck? Yes, you are stuck. Holy shit. Wow, lads, you've made it all the way to the surface. Well done. Okay, so can I build out of mafic rock? I can. Station. Telescope. Ah, okay, right. Never done this before, I just assume it's gonna work. Surface breach. My duplicants have done the impossible and excavated their way to the surface, though they've gathered some disturbing new data for me in the process. As I had begun to suspect, we are not on the target location, but on an asteroid with a highly unusual diversity of elements and resources. Further, my duplicants have spotted a damaged planet on the horizon, visible with the naked eye, that bears a striking resemblance to my historical data on the planet of our origin. We'll need some time to assess the data the duplicants have gathered for me and calculate the total mass of this asteroid, though I have a suspicion I already know the answer. Whoa! I would be careful up here. I don't want these guys to get stuck up here. Yeah, lol. Ooh, I better make this out of a bunker, because a meteor is going to smash through that, isn't it? Shit. So I need to turn iron into steel. Or bunker tile. Needs 100 kilograms of steel. You're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at least. And 900 kilograms of steel. Iron to steel, 100 kilograms, 9 times. Oh, look at the fish! Oh, they just become tame by themselves by being fed. Look at all the fish! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A fish farm! We have a working fish farm! Ha ha! Been trying for so long to get my fish farm working, and finally. Look at him! So cute! This basement of the base is a fucking mess though. And there's still that bloody Paku is down there. Catch him, for God's sake. Let him join the club. We should start seeing cooked fish. Yeah, 1600 calories. What's the problem with the sleet wheats? Sleet wheat does grow very slowly though. Not that much. %. This stuff is super slow growing. Oh wow, it's above 0 in this biome. I've got to get this thermal nullifier going. It's all this machinery I'm running. And to that end, let's disable that. Oh, look at that. We need lime and refined carbon to make steel. Where do I get refined? Okay, lime you get from crushing down poke shells. Refined carbon. Solid element purified from raw coal. So I wonder if it's in the manual refinement thing, that manual puncher thing. Desalinator, rock crusher. I think it's the rock crusher. Or maybe it's the molecular forge. Well, let's try the rock crusher first. I'm pretty sure that those crab shells can be crushed up to make lime. That pure carbon, I don't know how to make that. No one's sick, no one's really stressed. 202,000 calories. You know what, I think we can actually dig up half of our bristleberries. Because we got fish and sleet wheat getting produced now as well. What's up, Raffle? Evening. 1,000 grams of sleet wheat, not a lot. I'm just so pleased with our little fish. Look at the fish! There's so many of them! And there's even more coming, this is amazing. Ooh, that's a new one. A gulp fry. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fish. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20 fish soon. I'm gonna have to start killing them off. They're gonna New printables. A hatchling. Yes, please, hatchling. Oh, that's right. I gotta catch these damn things, these critters. There's 3 of the buggers here. Oh, look at IHOPs. That's adorable. So 3 tame hatches there. Then all the other critters can be dropped off here. So, what do these pokey shells eat? They eat polluted dirt. I think I'm going to make a separate one of these. Shovel? What? Oh wait, this needs to be for all the hatches. hatchling. And this will be for the poke shell. It's kind of cool. The poke shell are actually going to help with removing some of the polluted dirt, because I know that these. Well, we've got loads of polluted dirt in here, and we're trying to compost it down, but we've got so much of it. Now these little crabs will hopefully eat the polluted dirt and help us get rid of it. Okay, see, make poke shell malt to lime, eggshell to lime, salt to table salt. Interesting. Let's try that. Okay, so I think it's going to be that advanced thing to make the raw carbon. And does this qualify as a ranch, a stable? It does. Greenhouse, Great Hall, massage clinic. Ah, so I just need to make a power plant, and then I should get that achievement for all the various rooms. I need to include a power control station, which we can do fairly easily. Power control station is where oh, that's why I've got to keep the skimmer here, because there's CO2 being delivered here. You know what? I am just going to disable that building rather than destroying it and rebuilding it. Am I going to... Pumping all that natural gas there is going to be a challenge. Okay, 3,000 grams or 2,000 grams of CO2. Interesting. I'll pump all this CO2 out, we get skimmed, and then what happens? I could turn this all into mesh, or just destroy that for the time being while I pump that air clean. I think that's the way to that's the way to go. Where's it going to pump to? It needs to go into that gas pipe. I could try the mini gas pump, I suppose. Draw a small amount of gas, runs into the pipes. It's a lot smaller. It uses plastic. Yeah, I know, dude. There's nothing for you to breathe there. That's why we're doing this. And that's going to cause issues because you got green and green on it there, but we'll see. Might be fun. So pleased. I mean, if you think of the fact that we were fighting to keep our duplicants fed not all that long ago, 200,000 calories now. Let's see if this works. I hope it will. It's all CO2 getting pumped first. It's just backing up, which I suppose shouldn't be surprising, because this whole filtration system only runs once the power goes. Actually, what I needed was for this pipe. No, I needed to go into that pipe because I'm trying to pump the natural gas, which will eventually fall down once the CO2 is removed. Eventually, the CO2 will make its way all the way through the system and get vented out there. Actually, not exactly right. Need the CO2 to make its way back here. How do we do that? Oh God, this whole base is becoming such a mess. So if it goes from... Well, this vent will have to be deconstructed. It goes green into white. No, I know I don't need a bridge there. That'll go straight. Oh, that's wrong. I need to bridge that. That's a bridge which goes from green there to white here. When we bridge again, we've got to match up the white to the green. White to green, and then green to white. Okay, so that should work. What's up, Griff? Play some smite in a bit, Griff. I mean, I kept on meaning to make this bloody transport tube. Keep getting distracted. No landing available. Well, I keep doing a million things at once. I first want to fix this ventilation. Okay, so that pump, it's going in there, and then it pumps all the way to that gas filter, just so that only the natural gas goes that way. All the oxygen, the O2 and the CO2 goes through here, where it'll get scrubbed. Excellent. Turn this building off. Why is this running? Disable that damn building. I want this one running for a bit. Right, now this area should get pumped as a priority. Once this vent here is empty. Excellent. That's done. Oh wow, you need so much plastic to make transit tube. And we're gonna need fucking tons of... Look at that. Well, it'll be worth it once we get it done. Well, turn the polymer press back on. Atmosphere, what's the issue there? it's got water on it. Look at the fish! Holy shit! I said I wanted to make a little aquarium. We have succeeded in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And a bunch of fry. In 213 cycles, that is my crowning achievement. My little fish farm. Look at him. Cool, so that's going to be a nice little supply of fish fillets. We've got hatches eating and pooping out. No, but the poker shell, they eat polluted dirt and rot piles, so that polluted dirt should get eaten. Idle, wild, happy, groomed. So we had 2 of these poker shell. Where's the other one? Must have died off. Right, trying to even concentrate on one thing to do at a time is quite difficult. If I'm going to complete this transport tube, I should probably have done it as in this 3rd lane here. I've messed this. Let's just fix this. And we'll call it a session. You know, don't use sandstone. There is precious little sandstone. Awesome. Okay, but eventually we'll make loads of plastic and we'll build a transport tube to fire the colonists all the way up here. And eventually I can build a telescope here. Eventually, trademark. Well, at least this regolith sitting here now should protect me from meteor strikes. And I got this shit to check out as well. Oh, there's so much to do in this game. It's crazy. It shows there is 1 Atmos suit going spare. Where's the Atmos suit? Going to be delivered in due course. We got CO2 going there. We got power. Algae down to 37 tons. Coal down to 19 tons. I need to get off of coal. Sharpish. To get off of coal. Considering how much clean water we have, we could actually make oxidizers and then start using hydrogen to power the base. Anyway, we have accomplished a lot. I love looking at all my fish. Look at the little expressions when they crap polluted dirt. And then occasionally my duplicants get to enjoy paku meat. Oh, that's right, I can restrict them now to not have to eat crap food anymore. No more muckroot for you lads. Or nutrient bars for you. Only the best for my colonists. It's not exactly a RimWorld DLC, but it's definitely inspired by some aspects of RimWorld. There's the fish fry. There's the cooked fish. I didn't realize these little fish were going to reproduce that quick. Look, we've got 3 different species in here. We've got regular paku, we've got tropical paku, and then we got a gulp fry. Despite descending from the pacu, the gulpfish is unique enough, both in genetics and behavior, to be considered its own subspecies. Interesting. Tropical pacu. It is said that the average pacu intelligence is comparable to that of a dog, but they are capable of learning and distinguishing from over 20 human faces. Oh, so the regular gulps morph into the tropicals morph into the gulpfish. The gulpfish, I don't think, morph into anything. That's pretty cool. And now that we're actually domesticating hatches, that's going to be producing us a slow but steady stream of coal. We're turning this dirt into coal. The plastic, 500 kilograms, that'll give us 10 tubes of plastic. Transport tubes. How many are we going to need? A metric buttload. We've got 10 in storage, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. It'll take a while. Sand or a pufflet. Excrete slime and they breathe in polluted oxygen. If I had a place where all the polluted oxygen was, you know, collecting in the base, that is, I could keep the pufflets there, but I don't really need more slime. We've got more than enough slime. 45 tons of slime. Sleet wheats. It takes so long for the sleet wheat to grow. Okay, that's it for now. That was a good 2 hour and 20-minute session. We achieved a lot this play session. Where did all this polluted water come from? What? From the mining, no doubt. So what did we achieve this session? We got our fish farm going, which I'm amazed with. We got our stable with the ranching area going. What we need to do now, outside of power plant. How's it outside of the power plant? Oh, it's too big. Ah, and there's that as well. Anyway, we'll have this going at some point, and make a power tuning chip to tune up the natural gas generator so it creates more power. Duplicants are getting sick with slime lung. Where are they getting it from? A lot of it there. Oh, that's all polluted oxygen. And once we get the plastic all the way up there, we'll figure out how to finish that off. But that's gonna take so long. Each block is 50 kilograms of plastic. How much lumber are we down to, by the way? 8.5 tons, so that's about enough. How has my pumping worked? It's worked pretty well. Eventually we'll start to get this natural gas out of here. The water in the main part of the base is a concern though. Right, so to recap. We got our fish farm going. We got our stable going. Look, 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 look. Sweet. What's all the CO2 doing down here? We have just gotten our power plant going, and once a chip has been produced, that 800 watts will become a bit more. We're just busy smashing up all the poke shells and egg shells into lime. I just want to see someone make a chip. Or do we actually have an electrical engineer guy? I don't think so. Construction. We don't actually. Oh, we need a mechatronics engineer. Yep. Rivaldo. Mechatronics engineering. Now he should come and produce a power chip, which will tune up that and probably turn that 800 into 1200. But that's going to have the unintended consequence then of blowing the power wires, which then means, okay, actually shit, don't do that. Anyway, hang on. So there was an achievement for making all the rooms one of each type. What haven't we got? We've got a washroom, we've got a bedroom, we've got a mess hall, we've got a great hall. But those are the same. We've got a massage clinic, we've got a power plant, a greenhouse, got a stable, got a rec room, great hall, and we've got a nature reserve or a park. That's a miscellaneous room. So I think, what's the park maximum size? 64 tiles for a park. At least 2 wild plants. 64 tiles. Yes, so here's how we do this. 3 wild plants. Pneumatic door, that then counts as a plant. Park. I just want to get that achievement, then I'm gonna call it a session. I kind of also want to catch another one of those crabs. That should be quite easy. How old is this one? He's quite old. Let's not bother with that one. Pretty sure we can find a younger crab. Oh, it's only 50. That'll do. Right, have we built that damn park yet? Miscellaneous room. Room size 6. Oh, it's not enclosed yet. Hey, there's the park. Excellent. Launch your first rocket, we haven't done. Unlock every item in the research tree, we'll get there. Find and tame one of every critter species. 4 areas of nature reserves. Oh, that using coal, methane. Nope, that's not me. Here we go, get a room. Build at least one of each of the following rooms in a sim colony. A nature reserve, hospital, rec room, a great hall, a bedroom. Oh, okay, so nature reserve is the one we're missing. A nature reserve needs a park sign, at least 4 wild plants. And it can't be bigger than 120, so... Well, geez, that should be easy then. Let's do it here. We're just waiting on this pneumatic door to get built. And that's like the last of my copper though, so... Plastic, 250. Nature reserve. Nope, still not it. Okay, nature reserve, a hospital. Hospital, a rec room. I'm pretty sure I've got a hospital. It's a massage clinic. Hospital. Nature reserve, check. Hospital, check. Rec room, check. Great hall, check. Bedroom, yep. Washroom. Wait, do these count as latrines, not as washrooms? That's a washroom. It counts as a barracks. Okay, so... Make it a bedroom. What do you need to make it a bedroom? A comfy bed out of plastic. Okay. How much is a comfy bed? Furniture. Comfy bed. 200 plastic. It'll cost us 200. Whoa! These barracks are too small. I'm gonna have to rebuild them all. Okay, we'll do that next session. We'll make nice big bedrooms here for the colonists. Eventually knock these down. So there'll be one. I could probably squeeze out 3. I need 5 tiles between each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, we'll sort it out in the next session. Plastic we'll need, God. Huge amount. Anyway, so yeah, we've achieved a lot. We got our fish farm going, we got our stable going, we got access to plastic finally, loads of plastic. We've more than sorted our calorie requirements. Oxygen's looking good. The only concern I have is coal. Down to 18 tons of coal. There's still some left in the environment, but I need to think about getting off coal pretty damn soon. Let's take one last look at the aquarium and then we'll call it a session. Look at these fucking fish. Oh, they're overcrowded. Okay. Glum because of overcrowding. You know what we can do? We can start actually making separate fish feeder or separate fish tanks for separate species. I can chuck a few more fish in there and a few more in there. We can give the fish everywhere, but I did not expect these things to breed like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, done 20, 22. When we come back, we'll do some culling. Good session.